Hey everyone, I'm Nicholas and welcome back to Production Bot 101. In this episode, we're covering the video inputs and outputs that production bots have. Now, we did cover this a little bit in an earlier video, but that was more of a basic level. We're going to go a little more in-depth in this episode, showing inputs and outputs and configuring that. Now, first things first, depending on which model production bot you have, you will have a different number of BNC connectors. For the Switch 4 model, you will have 4 BNC connectors on the side here. And for the Switch 8 model, you will have 8 on the side. This is a Switch 8, so we have 8 connectors here. Now, generally for us, when we configure this, we'll have we'll have connectors 1 through 6 as inputs for cameras or video router, and then we'll have connectors 7 and 8 for the external renders with vMix. That's because vMix only supports 2 external outputs, so that's why we do that. And again, like you, depending on your needs, if you're in the field, you can connect this to a camera or video router, whatever you need to. Same in the facility or studio here. For us, we generally have them connected to a video router, so we can connect whatever we need to these. These are bidirectional 3G SDI connectors. So if you want to do 4K, you do have to do some configuring for the card itself, which will be covered in a later video. But normally 3G 1080p works just fine for this. And that's really what we use. So to show you just learning it and setting it up, it's really simple for inputs, because for vMix, all you have to do is connect the cable. You can either be already sending signal or not sending signal. So this is actually from this camera right here. So now if I come to vMix, and down at the bottom right, I will add input. I'll go to camera. And then in camera, I will choose Corvid input 1. And actually, this is Corvid input 2. And as you can see, it's not getting signal. It'll default to interlaced. I can choose to de-interlace it, but there's no signal. If I do Corvid input 1, see that's 2997. We're all good. Click OK. And now you're seeing the camera right here. So you see that this works fine. You're seeing my levels. This is all fantastic, all good. It's nice and easy. Now to configure the external output in vMix, you do have to do a little bit more setup for it. So if I come down here to external, oh, that's gonna do nothing. It's externally nothing right now. So if I go to the actual settings and then external, and then here, so these are the actual external renders. I have to enable each one, so I'll enable that one. Then I'll choose the device. This will be 7. And then I'll also just set external 2 up right now. So we'll do the same thing, and then we'll choose 8. Click OK, and now we will begin external. So currently there's nothing connected to it. As you can see, nothing's there, but we're gonna show you how that works. Because now that it's externally, I can turn on my little monitor here, and then we can connect the SDI to it. So monitor's turned on, nice and easy. And now we'll set that up here. So now all I just need is another SDI cable. And so I can connect this really to either one, because it's currently set up to just external the output. That's in more additional vMix settings that you can choose what each external render is setting up. But then all I have to do is take the cable and connect it to SDI in. And as you see, the image pops up on the screen there, and that's just of me because that's what vMix is doing. Hopefully you learned a bit about the inputs and outputs. We will cover more about the configuration for 4K, since a lot of people do like to use that, but don't worry, we will get to that. Hopefully you learned a bit more about actually configuring it, getting it all set up. And again, your outputs can be used for anything. If you need to go to a video router, if you need to go to an LED wall, projector, anything like that, or just, you need it to get to an encoder. You can do anything with that. And same with the inputs. Camera input has embedded audio, as you're seeing here, video router, whatever you need. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around for the next video. We'll see you there.